17 huge Coronation Street spoilers for next week, 20 to the 24th of October. What's next on the cobbles? Next week on Coronation Street, Todd lives in fear of Theo's erratic moods as his boyfriend's abuse continues. Meanwhile, Becky and Betsy plan an escape together, while Bernie's latest scheme against Naomi could be another one that backfires. 1. Theo loses his temper again. Pete flirts with Theo when he turns up at the builder's yard for a meeting. He hopes to hook up again, but Theo insists that he's not interested. When Pete brands Theo a drama queen, the sly scaffolder loses his temper yet again. Later in the week, Maria informs Todd that Theo lost it with Pete and threatened him, which risked derailing Gary's business dealings with Pete. Gary decides that it's time to cut ties with Theo, while Todd's stunned when he realizes that Pete is the mystery guy he found in the flat a few days earlier. 2. Harry lands Todd in trouble with Theo. Todd gives Sarah and Harry a lift in the new car that Theo has bought. But Harry spills milkshake in the back seat. When Theo finds out, he's sweetness and light in front of Sarah and Harry, making out that it's no big deal. Once alone with Todd, though, Theo gets angry and accuses him of disrespecting the expensive new vehicle. A sheepish Todd agrees to make amends by having it professionally cleaned. 3. Todd's problems get worse. Todd's relieved when the cleaners manage to remove all traces of milkshake from the car. Sadly, another issue presents itself when Todd accidentally scrapes the vehicle. He nervously examines the scratch, knowing that Theo will be furious again. 4. Lisa confronts scheming Costello. Becky hands over a flash drive to Lisa, revealing that it'll prove Betsy's innocence after she was arrested. Taking it from there, Lisa confronts Costello at the police station and reveals that she has CCTV evidence which confirms Betsy wasn't the one who damaged a police car. Costello's uneasy as Lisa accuses him of a wrongful arrest. 5. Becky receives a deadline. Costello goes out to bat for Becky, telling Lisa that her wife wanted to contact her many times after faking her death. He insists that it was too risky and he was the one who always stopped her. Later, Costello informs Becky that he's let Lisa believe it was his fault that she stayed away for so many years. He urges her to now keep her side of the bargain by leaving Weatherfield within a month. 6. Roy sees too much. Roy turns up to the Swain house after Carla put him under instruction to keep an eye on Becky while she was away. Roy's surprised to find Lisa and Becky looking cozy on the sofa together. But how much has he seen? 7. Becky and Betsy are caught out. Becky and Betsy make secret plans to move to Spain together and they take a shopping trip in eager preparation. Lisa is confused when she returns home and finds the pair surrounded by shopping bags. Especially as Betsy has clearly skipped work. Will they tell Lisa what's going on? 8. Bernie and Gemma team up against Naomi. Bernie and Gemma hatch a plan to wind up Naomi and record the inevitable moment that she loses her temper, hoping to expose her true nature once and for all. Gemma resorts to hurling insults at Naomi, which sends her into a fury while the camera is rolling. But will the plan work? 9. Artie gets in touch. Artie gets in touch with his family to reveal that he's seen the video that was recorded at the bistro, containing references to Ash's recent ordeal. Artie is very upset that his family didn't tell him what was going on sooner and Bernie feels terrible for causing fresh problems. 10. Kevin receives a heartbreaking letter. Abby and Carl compare notes over the troubling financial situations, as they've both lost their jobs since crossing Kevin. Later, Kevin is dismayed to receive a letter which confirms that Abby has started divorce proceedings. 11. Abby considers a life of crime. Dylan refuses Carl's orders after being handed the details of another car to steal. Abby makes a note of the vehicle and finds it in the Fresco car park. As Abby wonders whether to steal the car, Debbie has followed and is keeping a close eye on her. 12. Fizz is mugged. Tyrone and Fizz go for lunch with Cassie at the bistro, but Tyrone feels embarrassed about arriving in his wheelchair. He also struggles to cut his food, so quickly loses his temper and pushes his plate off the table. Later, Fizz spots that her bag has gone missing and a thief is rushing for the door. Dee-Dee's boyfriend Ollie steps in to give chase. But will the bag be returned? 13. Christina intervenes to protect George. Christina starts to worry that George is working too hard, and it seems that she's right when he falls asleep at his desk. With George out of action, Christina answers the phone on his behalf and insists that he's too busy to take on any more work. 14. Glenda's left annoyed by George. Christina announces that she's being evicted, so George invites her to move into Todd's old room in the Grimshaw house. As Christina celebrates, Glenda is livid and she points out that she might get the boot from the Rovers once the new owners arrive. 15. Bethany's insecurities return. Bethany excitedly tries on a Halloween outfit, but soon decides to send it back. Sarah is saddened as she suspects that Bethany's decision is related to insecurities over her stoma. 16. Hope faces cyberbullying. Bethany agrees to give Hope a manicure at the salon and a picture of their friendly moment is posted online. Later, Hope gets upset as she's targeted with a series of horrible messages. 17. Jake's crush is revealed. Hope is clearly amused when Jake makes a joke at Sam's expense. Impressed to have made Hope laugh, it seems that Jake is smitten with Hope.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.